birthday, Ganesh Ji. Today is Ganesh Chaturthi, and this day we all believe that Lord Ganesha was born. And don't we all love Lord Ganesha? Yes, we love him for his cuteness, for his wisdom, and for his knowledge. So I have already done story on the birth of Lord Ganesha earlier in this channel. You can check it out. But today I am going to tell you about Lord Ganesha's wisdom right from the very childhood. And where do I tell the story? Here, of course, on the channel Ammu&You, where I get stories for you every other day and on special occasions. So today I will tell you the story of the wisdom of Lord Ganesha. I will tell you two stories today. So the first is Lord Ganesha's wisdom. Now, as you all know, that Lord Ganesha's parents were Ma Parvati and Lord Shiv. He had a brother also, Kartikeya, and two sisters, Lakshmi and Saraswati. So, like we all do, fight with our siblings. So, this Ganesh and Kartik also fought a lot whenever they would be playing together. They had so much to argue about, so much to fight. Now, one day, they were playing in a garden and they stumbled upon a fruit in the forest. And each of them wanted that fruit. They were not ready to share it. Bad, no, you must share things. Anyways, now these two boys just wanted the fruit for each of them, the whole fruit. They fought, nothing was coming out. Then they thought, let's go to Dad, Father, Lord Shiva. So they reached Mount Kailash where Lord Shiva was sitting, meditating. When he saw the fruit, the cause of all this fight, he recognized the fruit as a special kind that when eaten bestows immortality and knowledge to the one who has eaten it. So it was such a special fruit that he had to say that you have to earn this fruit. He did not tell about the special qualities of the fruit. He told the boys that whoever could go around the universe thrice and come back to Mount Kailash to him the fastest would get the fruit to eat. Now Kartikeya, as you all know, had his own vehicle, peacock. And do you know the vehicle of Ganesh? Yes, the mouse. So Kartikeya quickly hopped onto his vehicle, the peacock, to fly around the universe. Now Ganesh Ji, short and stout, and looking at his poor little small mouse, realized he would never be able to catch up Kartikeya, and Kartikeya would get that fruit. He couldn't have let that be happening. So he simply walked thrice around his father and mother. Mother Parvati was sitting close by to Lord Shiva. He just took 3 rounds of his parents and told him that they were the universe for him. His answer impressed Lord Shiva so much, he smiled and blessed him and allowed Ganesh to have that special fruit. And no wonder that Ganesh is filled with all the wit and wisdom and knowledge that the fruit bestowed upon him. So this was little Ganesha's wisdom, how smart and witty he was. He never cried or he never said, oh, how can I compete with this Kartikeya who has a peacock and I have a mouse? Nothing. He used his brains then and there and won. A lesson to learn that parents are your best well-wishers. No one can beat your parents in loving you and thinking the best for you. So, the parents are your world and universe. Now, the second story that I'm going to narrate today is Ganesh Ji and the moon. You know the moon, big, round, bright moon that shines in the sky. Now, that moon was always there, bright and smiling, a big, round ball of light in the sky, removing the darkness of the night when the sun went to shower its light on the other part of the world. One day, Ganesha was on his little mouse traveling from one place to the other. Doing what? Eating. He was a big foodie and he loved to eat modaks, sweets. So wherever he went, people offered him sweets. He ate and ate and ate, and his little belly grew round like a football. He could not eat any more, and he told his mouse, enough of food for the day. Let's go back home. As soon as he sat on the mouse squeaked, "Ah! Lord Ganesh, I can't travel, crawl, walk with you on me. You've become a wee bit heavy now." And as the mouse tried to move at Ganesha's insistence, what happened? Little round Ganesha tumbled over and fell. He got up quickly and was dusting, and that big round moon was watching from the sky. He saw the sight and burst out laughing. He said, "Oh my, you fell on the ground and rolled like a ball. What a sight it was." Now, who would be happy to be laughed upon? No one. Do you laugh at your friends? Never do that. Now, when the moon laughed at Ganesh, Ganesh was furious. He said, "Not funny that? Stop laughing. I've got hurt a bit." The moon just could not stop laughing. He kept on laughing, and now little Ganesh could not control his anger. He just waved his hand, and a sharp weapon came and fell on his hand, and he threw that weapon at the moon. The weapon went flying and hit the chest of the moon. And suddenly the moon saw that all the light was gone. The earth was filled with darkness. The gods in the heaven said, "What has happened? What has happened? The moon is there, but there's no light." They looked down and saw little Ganesh, furious in anger, standing there looking up at the sky. They realized that the moon has done something to upset this little one. They all came down quickly and heard what Ganesh had to tell them. Now there had to be a solution, so they requested Ganesha, "Please, little one, you're so powerful, give the moon back his light. He has been a fool to make this mistake. But the whole world is filled with darkness. The heaven, the earth, everything. So please give back the light to the moon." Ganesha, listening to all this request, said, "Okay, you all are elder to me. I have to listen to your request, and a sensible one at that, because I don't want anyone suffering because of this one's mistake, but he will be punished." How? Well, he will be round and bright only one day a month. What happens to the other days? The other days, when he is round and bright that one day, that day will be the Purnima. And soon the next day onwards, he will start losing his light. Lighter, 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 lighter. Till the 15th day, he loses all his light. And that will be the Amavasya. Again, the following day, he will start gaining light because the earth needs it. And he will gain. And 30th day, he will regain his full glory of light. This he will have to sustain forever. And that is the punishment I give him, to remind him of the wrong deed that he has done. The wrong deed, laughing at others. So children, from that day, we have the waxing and waning of the moon, getting bigger, getting smaller, disappearing on Amavasya. Right? So you saw the power of little Lord Ganesha, the cuteness overload, the elephant god. We call him by so many names. We all love him and we worship him on this day of Ganesh Chaturthi. So, let us all worship him with all our hearts, asking him to bestow his knowledge and wisdom to us so that we also are wise in our lives, leading our lives beautifully. Like the story? Let me know in the comments below on my channel and share this with as many people as you can by liking, subscribing and sharing this video. Then many other friends will hear the story too, and I'm sure many of them have not heard of these stories before. Thank you and happy Ganesh Chaturthi once again. Bye bye and wait for me till I come again.